Hello, good morning students. We are at the end of the 10th chapter. With this, we can finish the portion. Now we shall go to one of the examples, that is the last example given in the book, that is practical problem 2. Practical problem 2. The practical problem 1 we have seen already. Now we are going to see practical problem 2. What is given? There is a balance sheet given. Under it, there are some transactions which took place during the year is also given. And for that, there are some steps which should be followed. What is the question actually? You are required to prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31/3/2019 and a balance sheet as on the date using tally. So we should prepare and show. For that, what are the steps to be followed? Steps to be followed. Steps to be followed to enter the transactions in Tally ERP9. In Tally ERP9. What is the first step? 1. First to create company. Step 1. To create company. What should be followed for it? Company information, to create company. Create company. Then in this part we should type the name as Bright. Type the name as Bright because the name is given here, Bright. Name as Bright, and keep all other fields as they are, and keep all fields as they are, and choose yes to accept, and choose yes to accept. This is the first step. Second step, to maintain accounts only. To maintain accounts only. Gate value of tally. Gateway of tally to F11 accounting features, F11 accounting features, to general from there to maintain accounts only. Maintain accounts only. Maintain accounts only. Yes. To accept. Yes. Then to create ledger accounts with opening balances. To create ledger accounts with opening balances. For this, go to gateway of tally, to masters, to accounts information, to ledgers, to single ledgers, then create. These are all the steps to be followed. Then we should do something else. Now there are 5 more columns. 1, then number 2, name, number 3, under, number 4, opening balance, and number 5, the last one, to accept. The first one is creation of. The next one, name. The third one, where it should be under what account. Then fourth one, opening balance. And the last one, to accept. Accept. And this is prepared from the information available in balance sheet. On liability side there are 2 items, and on asset side 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7. Therefore, totally 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 3 8. We need 8 columns to be opened here. So we can open 8 columns here. Then this is the second one. Third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Sixth again. Seven, and the last 8. Now we can write one by one, starting from liabilities. This is creation of sundry creditors. Who is the sundry creditors there? First one is the capital. The first item given in liabilities is capital. Whose capital it is? It is the bride's capital. Therefore, we should create first creation of bride's capital. What is the name? The same name of the account here. Bride's capital account. Bride's capital account. Under what account it should be written? Under capital account. What is the opening balance given here? Capital 2,26,000. So everything is entered, therefore yes, accept. Then the second one, sundry creditors. What is given there? Ramesh account. Creation of Ramesh account. Creation of Ramesh account is a sundry creditors. So for reference we can write here sundry creditors. Then under whose name it should be created? Under Ramesh name. This is Ramesh account. Under what account it should be created? It should be created under sundry creditors account. Creditors account. Then The balance there is given in the liability of the balance sheet. Ramesh account 24,000. So everything is over except yes. Then we have completed the liability items, capital and Ramesh account. Now we shall pass on to the asset side. The first item is machinery. So machinery account. Under what name it should be created? The same machinery account. Under what account it should be? The general name for machinery and the other items are called assets account. That too also fixed assets. The amount given is 1 lakh. Everything is over then except yes. Then the fourth item after machinery, furniture. The same almost like machinery. Creation of furniture account. The name of the account is furniture account only. Furniture is also a fixed asset like machinery, therefore fixed assets. The value of fixed asset, that is furniture, is 10,000. You write it, that is the balance. All the transactions are over except yes. Then after furniture, stock. This is the stock on 1/4/2018. Therefore, it is opening stock, creation of opening stock. Creation of opening stock. This name of the account is also opening stock. Under what account it should be? It should be a stock in hand. Stock in hand. The value of the stock is 20,000. All the transactions are over then except yes. So then, sundry debtor, he is sunker, like creditors we have written. Here also we should write sunker account. He is a debtor or creditor, sundry debtor. Sundry debtors. Then, under the, what is the name of the sundry debtor? Shankar. Shankar account. Then, under what account? Sundry debtors, like sundry creditors, sundry debtors. The amount appearing in it is 50,000. Now the process is over, accept yes. There are 8 now. After Sankar, cash in hand. This is a cash in hand, creation of cash in hand. Cash in hand. The account, name of the account is cash. Under what account it should be written? Under cash in hand. What is the amount in cash in hand? 15,000. This process is over, therefore accept yes. And the last one is the cash at bank. Creation of cash at bank. Here this is the cash at the bank, therefore the name of the account is bank account. And this is a cash at the bank or bank accounts we can write. Like this you can write cash at bank or bank accounts. Bank accounts. The amount given here in the balance sheet is 55,000. The process is over, therefore then accept yes. This is the procedure which is followed in the practical problem 2. I shall teach you once again what is given. There is a balance sheet given in the problem, and there are some other transactions which were taken during the particular year. The balance sheet given is as on 1/4/2018, that is the opening balance sheet of the accounting year. For this, what we should do before going to upload the things or create the things, what we must do, we should keep ready, or we should aware of, or we should know certain steps to be followed. There are 3 steps to be followed. What are they? First one, you create the company, give the information of the company and create it. This is the first step. And for the creation, what we should give, what is the name of the company, and all what are the other particulars to be given, and give all those things. That is name of the company, and give all those things. Then finally you are going to finish the step, therefore give yes to accept. Give yes to accept. Then this is the first step. Whatever the name, you should type the name of the company. Then you should open all the fields and keep ready. This process is over in the first step. Therefore, you can say, you can accept it by giving the command yes. You give yes to accept it. Then go to the second step. What is the second step? We should maintain the account. For that, what is the procedure? First, we enter into gateway of tally. Then use the key F11. Then accounting, it finds that F11 shows accounting features. Then from there you go to general accounting features, then general features. Then you will go to the particular feature, maintain accounts only. We are going to maintain only account. We don't want anything. So maintain accounts, then yes, since this process, the second step is over, we can give the command accept to accept yes. Okay. Then go to the third step, to create ledger accounts to opening balances. With opening balances, we should create ledger accounts. For that, what we should follow, go to the same gateway of tally, then to masters. From there, you give all the accounting information and keep ready the ledgers. Generally, all the ledgers will appear, and from there you select a single ledger which you require. Say for example, there may be cash account, bank account, advertisement account, salary account, there may be different ledgers. From those ledgers, you select a single ledger in which you are going to post the entry, pass entries. Therefore, that single ledger and create it. Which one you require, you create it. These are the 3 steps to create, or steps to be followed to enter the transactions. To enter the transaction in Tally ERP9, this is the procedure to be followed. But we are going, now this is the general procedure. Now we are coming to the particular problem given here, practical problem. In this, what we must do, there is a balance sheet given in the beginning of the year. There are assets and liabilities. First attend the liabilities, then you go to the assets. There are 2 liabilities and 6 assets given there, and therefore for all those 8 items we should make columns and we should write how. This is the first one is creation of rights capital. And what is the creation of rights capital? Creation of Ramesh account, creation of machinery account, creation of furniture account, creation of opening stock, creation of center account, creation of cash in hand, creation of cash at bank. This is for everything you should take creation of. Okay, we start from the first one. This is creation of rights capital. What is the name given to be? This is rights capital. Because this is the balance sheet of Bright, therefore we are using the name Brights. Therefore, the name of the account is Brights capital account. Under what account it should be? The general account is capital account. Under capital account, this is Bright capital account because this is the balance sheet of Bright. Then, what is the amount given there? The balance sheet 2,26,000. Okay, which is we give the command yes to accept it because all these particulars are given. We are giving the command yes to accept it. Then the second item in the liability is sundry creditor. The sundry creditor's name is here Ramesh account. Therefore, creation of Ramesh account. And what is the name of the account? The name of the creditor is Ramesh. Therefore, Ramesh account. Generally, what we should write or what we should say, all these things, this is sundry creditors. And the amount given is 24,000 in the problem, you write it. And this process is over and therefore you give the command yes to accept. Then the next one, the machinery account and the furniture account. These are the 2 fixed assets here. You can find in asset side, machinery, furniture and stock. Even you can take this, furniture, stock, machinery, furniture, stock. These 3 items are assets. So, here creation of machinery account, the name of the account itself machinery account, and what is this generally called? It is one of the fixed assets. You are fixed assets, therefore fixed asset in red. Heading le machinery account கொடுத்து அதுல என்ன செய்யணும்? Machinery account create பண்ணிக்கணும். So, then in tally ERP9, the amount is given here, you give this process is over, give yes to accept. The same thing for furniture. Creation of furniture account, the name of the account is furniture. Furniture is also one of the fixed assets. You write under fixed assets here, the value given in the particular problem is this. Therefore, you accept yes. But then, what about this opening stock? The next one is the opening stock. So, here actually the given item is stock. How do we write this opening stock? Because in the question itself, the balance sheet is as on 1/4/2018. This is the first day of the accounting year or financial year. Therefore, it is opening stock treated as. Therefore, creation of opening stock. Because there are 2 stocks, one opening stock, other one is closing stock. This we have come to the conclusion, it is opening stock because this stock is given at the beginning of the year in the balance sheet. So it is opening stock, name of the account is also opening stock, but under what it should be written under stock in hand. The stock the value is 20,000, the process is over, therefore give yes to accept. Okay, then the next one is Sankar account. Sankar account, who is the Sankar? In asset side, the name is given, it must be then debtor. If any name is given on the liability side, it may be creditor. It may be the capital of a particular person. But if the name is given on the asset side, then he must be a debtor, because only debtor is an asset. So, here Sankar account, creation of Sankar account is possible here. Then under what name it should be created, that is Sankar account only. He is a sundry creditor, that is under sundry creditors account, the Sankar account should be open. Okay, the amount is opening balance is 50,000. The process is over. Give the command yes to accept. Then the next one is cash in hand, cash at bank. Cash in hand 15,000, cash at bank 55,000. This is given. Cash in hand, cash at bank. This is creation of, because there are two assets given separately. This name will be, this is the cash in hand, therefore cash. This is the cash in bank, therefore bank. Here, under what account it should be written? This should be written in cash in hand, but here this should be written cash at bank account, but instead, generally they have given bank accounts. Cash at bank only சொல்லலாம், but இங்க என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க அவங்க they have created this heading only, that is bank account. The amount given is 55,000. Then this is the process is over, therefore give yes to accept. Okay, this is the process. And this is very easy. The first give what you have understood from this table. This is in general you should learn all these three steps. Whatever the problem given like this, you are required to prepare the trading and the profit and loss account, and for the year ended 31st, some date is given, and a balance sheet if it is given. Prepare ERP tally 9, tally ERP 9. Then in that case what you should do, you should prepare this table. These three conditions, three steps are important. After that you should prepare the table. Like first you should write the two liabilities, next you should write all the other assets. Okay, this is important, this is the procedure to be followed. Like this, there is a problem in exercise also. Exercise the second problem. Here, sundry creditors 1,60,000. Next problem. Yes, students, we shall go to the exercise problem number 2 of the same model. What you should do for this? Here, the following balance sheet has been prepared from the books of Pearl on 1/4/2018. In the place of this person, Bright, here the name Pearl is given. This is also a opening balance sheet. The same items in liabilities, more or less the same items in assets. Okay, therefore, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, the same 8 items. Only thing, the amount varies. Okay, now we shall see one by one. For this problem also, the same model problem. What we have to do? The same thing. The three steps, the same three steps to be followed. But here, don't use the name Bright. In the problem it was Bright, but in this problem it is Pearl. The same thing. Company information and create the company. And what name should be written here? The practical problem, it is Bright's company. In this exercise problem, it is Pearl's company. The same thing. Then the second one, to maintain accounts, the same. Gateway of tally and use the key F11 accounting features, then go to general, then maintain the accounts, then say yes. Then since the process is over, you can say accept yes. Then the third one, the same thing. To create ledger accounts with the opening balances, for this you should go to gateway of tally, then to masters, then get the accounting information, then create ledgers. Then from the general ledgers you go to the particular ledger, then create it. These are all the three common steps for all the problems. Only thing you should remember here, you should change the name according to the problem given. This is the only correction in the exercise problem when we compare it with that of the practical 2 problem. And what are the items to be seen there? In that, Here also the creation of price capital is not. In this problem what it is given? It is pearls. Creation of pearls capital. Here also what we should write? It is pearls. Pearls capital account. Generally it is called capital account only. And the amount here is 1,60,000. That's all. The amount we should change. Then the sundry creditors. Who is the sundry creditor here given in the problem? Maya. So, in the place of Ramesh account, what we should write? Maya account we should write. Here also what we should write? Maya account. And the same sundry creditors. Here what is the amount? 20,000. Since the process is over, give yes to accept. Then the third, you go to the asset side, machinery. Instead of machinery here in this problem, it is building account. Building account. So what is the, under what name it should be created? It should be created under building account only. This is one of the fixed assets. Building is also one of the fixed assets. The amount given is here 40,000. 40,000. This is 40,000. Then the next item is the furniture. The same item. Furniture, creation of furniture account. The name of the account will be furniture account. It is one of the fixed assets. The value of furniture is 20,000. Then the next one is stock. Since this stock is given in the opening balance sheet, it is called opening stock. Therefore, the same thing. Creation of opening stock. The name of the account will be opening stock. Under what heading it should be written? Stock in hand. The value of this opening stock is 10,000. 10,000. Since the process is over, give yes to accept. Then, sundry debtor. Sundry debtor here is, instead of Shankar, you write Peter. Peter account. Then, under what name it should be written? It should be Peter account. Under what account? Under Peter account. Then, after this, under what? Peter is a sundry debtor. Therefore, the common name is sundry debtors account. The amount will be there, 20,000. 20,000. Then the next one is cash in hand. The same thing. Cash in hand. Name of the account, cash. Under what heading it should be? Cash in hand. What is the amount? Cash in hand, 30,000. 30,000. Since the process is over, give yes to accept. Then the last item is a cash at bank. Right? Under what name it should be written? Bank. Here also we can write cash at bank, but the heading is opened is bank accounts. The amount here, there it is 60,000. I could have prepared a new column here, but I did not do it. Why you know? Not just to restrict my work, just to make you know what all the things which should be changed when you compare the practical problem with the top exercise problem. Exercise problemத்துக்கும் இதுக்கும் என்ன changes இருக்குன்னு compare பண்றதுக்காக தான் I did not do it afresh. ரெண்டுமே ஒண்ணுதான். What are the changes, necessary changes? You change the name of the company. And that's what we have done here. The amount what is given, you will be writing. This column, no worry. And all these columns are accept. That is yes, give the command yes to accept. These two are very easy for you. The command, when the process is over, you will give the command yes to accept, and this is yes always. This is the amount given in the problem. You will write it. Here, these are the three columns you should remember. What is this? Is creation of works capital, creation of Maya account, creation of building account, creation of furniture account, creation of opening stock account, creation of Peter account, the creation of cash in hand, the creation of cash at bank. All these are there. And this first capital should be in the common name, general name, that is as first capital account. Then here the sundry creditor is Maya, that's for Maya account. Here not the machinery but building is the fixed asset, therefore we are writing that. Then the next one, furniture, the same fixed asset. Since the stock is given, as I said already, in the beginning of the year it is opening stock. It is under stock in hand, you should try. Then regarding the debtor, sundry debtor, who is the sundry debtor in the exercise problem? Peter. Therefore Peter account. The name of the account must be Peter account. And under whose name, or this is the common name given for all the debtors, it is given commonly sundry debtors. Here for cash at hand, the same thing. Here this for cash at bank, this is bank account. And as I said, these are the two columns. This we can write very neatly. This is the figure is given in the problem, and the final step in the process is give yes to accept. Give yes to accept. And therefore, the exercise problem and the illustration problem are more or less one and the same, except a very few limited changes. இந்த இதுக்கு ஒன்றும் பெரிய வித்தியாசம் கிடையாது, மோரார்லெஸ் ரெண்டுமே ஒன்று தான். அப்போது இந்த சாப்டரில் வாட் மே பி ஆஸ்ட், we shall have a revision for a few minutes. What are the possible questions that may be asked from this chapter? And you learn the very short answers, that is accounting, automated accounting system and accounting reports. Then accounting information system. What is a group in Tally ERP 9? Tally ERP 9. This you should remember. What do you mean by Tally ERP 9? That is one thing. Then there are some theory parts in it. Short answer questions regarding the voucher, accounting vouchers. This is an important question. And what are the predefined ledgers available in Tally ERP 9? Okay. Then commonly used vouchers types in Tally ERP 9 and 5 applications of computerized accounting systems. So I have given you some important questions which may be asked in public examination. Other than that, there are two problems. One is record the transactions in Tally, that is using journal. The second one is creation of ledger and balance sheets. Creation of ledger and balance sheet, that is the trading, profit and loss account and the balance sheet. These are the two important problems. Out of these two, one question will be asked in the examination. And it is a small chapter. As you remember, there are 7 5-mark questions. Out of those 7 5-mark questions, there are 10 units. Then it needs 14 5 marks because either or. And definitely from this chapter, one question will be from this 10th chapter, 10th unit. From the 10th unit, there will be one 5-mark question. One 5-mark question. So, what happens? 10th unit, one 5-mark question, and the possibility is from these two types of problems. So, prepare well and do well. In the coming classes, I hope I will talk and we will have a timetable for revision. Thank you.